Good afternoon, dear viewer. This is Good TV. I'm Daphne Mhumza, taking you through the 8th edition of the weekly wrap. Here are the news in details. We start with Good Leisure Farm Feed Campus in Imbarara, where the Tourism Board Executive Director visited the campus and has shared the merits in agro-tourism, thus asking the BMAs to embrace it.
Yeah, so this one shares the maize. You may not own it as one person, you have it as a village also, but it can also be moved to your place, but if you want, you can also bring the maize. Then we have simple technology, like dryers. I can put my maize just dry, maybe the moisture content is not what is required. I can dry, but I can also... So this is our live catalog of the products that we have in the season. When someone is coming and they want to buy a seedling, they know that there is lettuce right now, there's green pepper seedling, there is Chinese cabbage. Let it be so.
Tourism is all about people traveling to different places, and as they travel, they get to spend their money. And so for that matter, we are promoting people traveling within Uganda, but also those from outside coming to visit Uganda so that we can make money out of them. When people travel from within Uganda, it helps to promote development in the different regions in the country. Because if you are from Kisoro and you travel to Mbale, eastern Uganda, along the way, if you're going to spend a night there, you're leaving money for the local business person there. So just briefly, that is what tourism is about, and that's what we are doing. Thank you. My name is Lily Ajarova. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Uganda Tourism Board. Uganda Tourism Board is a government agency that is supposed to promote Uganda to be the best destination known in the world. So that's what we do in Uganda Tourism Board, and also to encourage and promote Uganda to be a place that everyone else in the world comes to visit. And as they come to visit, they are supposed to spend money and give us money. So
the long-awaited second edition of Genders Night has been held at both campuses, and these events are open wisdom sharing platforms. For the gents, the tips of a successful marriage have been shared, whereas for the ladies, embracing their natural beauty is a take-home message. We have a full story of this.
Reflect on our responsibilities as men.
The men at Good Leisure Farm have organized the Gents Night, the event which aims at sharing experiences and inspire each other, was graced by Fred Kitakure, who advised the men about rushing into lifetime commitments.
Now, the same thing takes us to the aspect I asked you. If you're going to start to date, if you see this girl and you stand, and these questions start lingering in your mind, how will I approach her? Will she reject me? Am I worth her? The biggest question that I want you to ask yourself is, where do you want this to end? That's the question, because that one determines your actions. Actually, some of us, your end could be to enjoy her for a moment. Yeah, some people have such ends, isn't it? That could be the objective, isn't it? Some people would say, this lady, if she can accept me, I would want us to end into marriage. Okay? So it means if you want to end into marriage, then there are so many other ways there are so many other things you have to deal with. Okay?
Fred went ahead to caution the men against fornication, labeling sex as a very sacred act.
If what you're looking for is sex, it is better to buy. Go and buy, even when it is actually wrong for you to buy. But rather, seek for a healthy and mutually rewarding relationship that yields and rewards each and every single one of you and will yield into a successful, happy and blessed marriage.
As for the ladies' event, it was not just about embracing their beauty, but also a platform teaching them on how they can add beauty to their bodies.
Beauty of women. What? Repeat after me. Bo. Bo. And what does it mean? Beauty of a woman. Yes, you can say beauty of a woman. And you silence the A, but you can say beauty of women. If you want to take a glass of juice or even two, take it. If you feel like smiling, even if you're not smiling to anyone, you have to smile. If you wait to smile to people, what if you wake up and walk and you smile to everyone who refuses to smile back? You go back annoyed, okay? Wake up and say, smile, it is okay. You don't use a lot of energy for you to do what? To smile. Of both. And they have different things. I also brought a plain color. Don't refuse to make for your boyfriend a bow as a gift or husband. I'll tell you. Size. Okay? It does not stop you from getting your hat. Here you go. Right.
Thank you, our dear reporter. At Good Leisure Farm, social life is considered as part and parcel of life. Good Leisure Farm Managing Director gives us a comprehension on what social inclusion entails.
Dr. Goodla Naiga Basaza, Managing Director, Good Leisure Farm, and founder of Good Incubation Center. We committed ourselves to 3 major values. That is integrity, innovation, and inclusion. Under integrity, we stand for integrity for the people that we deal with, for the planet. We make sure we serve the planet with its ecosystem services so that it can continue serving us, and also for profit. In whatever we do, and all the youth that we work with, we ensure that they carry out a cost-benefit analysis and they know when it makes business sense and when it doesn't. So our integrity is for people, the planet, and profit. With regard to innovation, we look at using less to get more. Every time we do anything, we challenge the status quo. How can we use less? Less time, less money, less energy, less inputs. So we constantly challenge our status quo to make sure we can use less to get more by increasing our efficiency. When it comes to inclusion, we are mainly concerned with 3 major ways of inclusiveness. We look at social inclusion, digital inclusion, and financial inclusion. Under social inclusion, all our interventions target 100% youth. We target 70% women, 30% refugees, 90% the rural. We are very deliberate in regard to digital inclusion. Whoever we interface with, especially the youth, we make sure they learn to connect to the world in the digital space. And therefore we emphasize digital skilling in whatever programs we run. Last but not least is financial inclusion, where we want to see the people at the base of the pyramid, especially the youth, participate in the money economy. In this regard, we promote village saving associations, and we believe and have committed ourselves to ensure that these village savings end up becoming an agricultural bank. And this is a bank that will be owned by the people, running under agency banking, where a farmer in their village will access the banking services. Thank you very much.
That's what we had for this week. Until next time, I'm Daphne Mhomza. Have a blessed week.